My presentation was on the significance of the World Cup, the role the Black Stars especially played, or the African teams played, toward um, reawakening, so to speak, certain sentiments about the people toward nationhood. The case in Ghana particularly, when the Black Stars were playing, everybody was like into the game. Even like I said in my presentation, even grandmothers, like very old people, everybody was part of the game. And one thing that struck me actually, that inspired me to write this paper was the involvement of everybody. People had something to belong to, people felt one, people felt like a family, and I really appreciated that um, um, lesson that the Black Stars taught all of us, because just yesterday, before the World Cup, so to speak, people would normally not have been so, of course, even though there is no clear-cut or open division amongst people in Ghana, but when the World Cup started and when the Black Stars began to make, great strides, everybody fell in, everybody became the Black Star that we are supposed to be, and that was really beautiful in my sight. I really loved it. I had personally even lost some interest for football, but when the Black Stars were playing, you just couldn't stop. You just couldn't. I remember I lost a book that I cherish so much because of the Black Stars, and I am not alone. Many people lost a lot of things. People just even lost themselves, for the Black Stars and for the tournament, and that really is what inspired me to write these points of reflection. And I am actually very happy that I have occasion to share them with, people on this occasion. Yeah, so basically, in my opinion, I think that this conference is very significant. It's very, very important for all of us participants and the whole of the African continent, especially, because you realize that even though it is about sports, or it's centered on sports, it brings out several other things, that relate or that we live with every day. Looking at presentations regarding places that are war-torn or that have fallen victim, to war situations, like in Uganda, for instance. One would have, you would not have thought that, in a conference like this that is dealing with sports, issues about, rehabilitation, war, rehabilitation, peace, and youth development generally, will stand out so clearly. People would generally have thought that maybe for the fact that it has to do with health, too, maybe how sports keeps us healthy. But no, further than that, it has really dug into the African community particularly. And this affects and applies to not only, the rest of the world. It's not only limited to Africa, because these issues are in Asia, they are in Europe, they are in America, they are all over. And you find how sports is so central. And it really, for me, I think this conference has done so much, it's such a landmark in the human development generally, and it also brings out how important sports really is in our lives. Of course, we keep healthy by being sportive, but in addition to that, we are at peace, we are nationalistic, we are patriotic, we learn several lessons through sports, and I think it's very, very significant.